Hey, it's Deco time again, and welcome to the first video in my Spies and Assassins marathon leading up to James Bond 007 First Light releasing on May 27th. This is going to be a month full of James Bond, spy, and assassin games to celebrate the genre in general and the release of the new one. As you'll see, I am a huge James Bond fan, as well as just generally espionage games in general. And I am so excited this new one is coming out. I have just been on the edge of my seat this entire time. I haven't even watched any of the trailers or behind the scenes or anything like that beyond the announcement trailer, just so I can go in as fresh as possible. So subscribe if you like these kinds of games, drop a like if you want to. I will be having over 15 of them coming to the channel over the next few weeks, ranging from actual James Bond games to some other espionage genre games that I'd love to talk about. But to kick us off, we are starting out with 007 Everything or Nothing on the PS2. Oh yeah, I can feel it already. This is so good. There's nothing like seeing these intros, and I do love the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond games. I think many of them are super fun, as you'll hear a lot in this series. I love Nightfire, but we have to focus. There's a cutscene playing. We're in Tajikistan, I guess? My first memory of this... Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute.
007. Intelligence reports that
Is that actually Judi Dench? She was still doing a lot of the games at this point.
Has surfaced in southern Tajikistan. Unfortunately, it's about to change hands. The wrong hands. We
The wrong hands.
Recover the bomb and bring it back.
Only we're allowed to have nukes. Already introducing the femme fatale in a very uncomfortable looking outfit. 100 million? That's actually not that much money anymore. I guess in 2003 it was a pretty decent amount.
We here?
It's confirmed, 007. That's the device. A Soviet PU-239 with 12 kiloton yield.
Ooh.
You are authorized to use all means necessary to retrieve that case.
Negotiation. That guy looks like Steven Spielberg. Uh-oh. There was just one dude who got owned. Wow. Okay. Somebody grab that, because that seems really important to have your eyes on and maybe your hands on. It's me, James Bond. Okay. R2. Okay. And then L1 to lock on, and then, yep, okay, there we go. So this is like one of the earlier things I would call a cover shooter, actually. And yeah, it uses a lock-on system, you know, which was kind of popular at this point. We still didn't have Resident Evil 4 to do more of the third person, is how it kind of, you know, continued to be developed. Oh, of course, we're gonna have the jet crash, aren't we? No?
Get to that briefcase, Bob.
Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, so this has like a whole cover shooting thing. And I remember my first introduction to this game was in a, how do I uncrouch? Okay, that's how I roll. Did I just put my gun away? Why did I put my gun away? No. Okay, good. Got the MP5 back. Okay, okay. Now, how do I uncrouch? Okay, that recenters. Oh, hey, look, I have guns. Yeah, give me the Spas 12. Wait, L is crouch? That's so weird. Okay, I guess it's L2. This is a PS2 game. X, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Find a rocket, just find it, Bond. Okay, just go get it. I don't know why you're so slow. If you wanted a rocket launcher, you should have hacked me with one, okay? Wow, hello. Ooh, got a SIG. Okay, so yeah, this game, my first like memory of it actually was...
Well done, 007.
Well done, you found a rocket launcher. We didn't pack you with it. If you wanted a rocket launcher, you should have told me last week. Then I could have packed it for your lunch. Okay. Well, it's a lot easier when it has the lock on here. Nightfire's missile sequence. Oh, okay, okay. No. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this right. Wow, the destruction in that building's really cool. Oh, ba-boom. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this crashing. I played this game with at my friend's house, and we like super couldn't beat the second mission, if I remember correctly. Escaped through the wall.
Well done, 007.
Why are you not letting me crouch? It's kind of interesting. It's context sensitive to the walls, but not always. It won't always let you do it. Okay, I need another rocket launcher. Okay. It's interesting that it like freezes time to let you, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's what this game lets you do, is have a really cool like repelling system. Boom. Yeah, look at that. That's destruction is actually pretty good for 2003 also. Oh, it doesn't fully freeze time. Interesting. Just over here chilling. Okay. So yeah, my first introduction to this game was, I think, in a like electronic gaming monthly magazine where they had like a full guide, and it was like a whole thing because like you didn't have to pay for the guide. It was like an example, you know, for those guys that you could get for games at this time. It was like, you know, them basically demoing what they do for people, which was pretty cool. And I just remember, yeah, seeing the whole breakdown of this mission and exactly where you could roll to, you know, get to where you wanted to be and, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so it's interesting that you can't crouch against that kind of stuff. R1 is fire, so interesting. Okay. Yeah, and I just remember not being able to at all the locked door sound. Not being able to at all figure out how to beat this like second mission, I believe, in this. Oh, we're back. Boom. James Bond suffers his first concussion of the game. I talk about that a lot in these videos for spies and stuff. James Bond is constantly getting concussions, like literally continuously. That's gorgeous. I love the use of the moon in James Bond stuff, actually. Nightfire does it a lot too. Ooh. Are we gonna get a real song? I don't think I can let a real song play. I think YouTube will flag me. But it is Pierce Brosnan, which is cool. I'm gonna have to cut this part, aren't I? Because it's not letting me skip ahead. Oh, it has Willem Dafoe. That's cool. Heidi Klum is in this? What? That's wild. Yeah, so I cut out the actual audio for the song here because I don't want to get flagged. But I love these intros. I love James Bond intros in general. Always so stylish. Hey, it is Judi Dench. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, my experience with this game is probably basically from that gamer guide. That's awesome. The like fluid dynamics there of the fabric. John Cleese, boo. And so what's interesting to me is that I saw that, and then yeah, I played at my friend's house on his Xbox, and we could never get past the second mission. It's like this big repelling section, and that's what this game kind of does a lot, is have this cool repelling mechanic that was awesome for the time. I think like it truly was so cool. And then after that, like in college, I got it on, I think, GameCube, and played it with my girlfriend, and because there's like a co-op section of this, and we probably got to like the third mission. We beat the second mission, so I beat, like, you know, childhood me at doing the game. Okay, I love it. So many of these games do have these like points menu screens. I miss when games did this. I think that's super fun. It gives that like kind of like sportsy kind of feeling of like how did you do? Gives you your rating. I love that kind of stuff. So enemy subdued is 24. Weapon accuracy was 36%. Yeah, well, not super good. Weapon efficiency 9.3%. Well, we got to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. It did only last 3 minutes and 54 seconds. That's kind of the usual. Yeah. Total score 69. Hey, you know what? A James Bond game. I got a bronze.
Our latest in stealth
Oh
munitions.
God, John
Grenades
Cleese.
disguised
How sad.
as coins. Toss one of these at your enemies to make short work of them.
Yeah. Also drop one of those in the vending machine if you want free snacks.
Our new rappel gadget is designed to allow you to walk up and down walls freely. Look for smooth ledges to fire it at. Once attached, simply run towards the ledge to climb it.
That's what I'm saying. Like this has a whole idea, you know, gimmick wise. Each of these games always has a gimmick, and this one is the grappling hook. I do feel like so many of these do use a grappling hook as the gimmick, but unfortunately, it's also the lack of it being the GoldenEye grappling hook that makes it always a little disappointing. Like Agent Under Fire's grappling hook is like meh. Nightfire's grappling hook is like only in very, very specific cases, even more limited than Agent Under Fire's. This one, I think it has more use, but yeah, I think everybody always wanted the GoldenEye one back, but we never quite got it. So we'll see how the new one does. And this is probably a good time to say, I have never played the original GoldenEye for the N64. I know everybody loves it. I know that's blasphemy as a James Bond game lover, but I just never had it, and it's hard to play now. So I've never actually played it, but that's okay. Okay, so we're going to go on to MI6 training. We're gonna see if I cut around in this because this is obviously not as interesting, but I remember this mission in particular, going through this over and over again with my friend as we were trying to learn how to actually do stuff. Can I, oh, there we go. We're gonna do a throw. See, the animations in this one are really cool, and we started using the 3D, the third person James Bond so that we could actually get the use out of the license of the model outside of, you know, cutscenes. Is kind of my fan theory. Oh, I should probably pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go.
If you look up, Bond, you may find a good spot to use the
Maybe.
rappel.
Doubt it. I'm always sad when I hear John Cleese because he could be so cool, but instead he sucks.
Excellent. Now simply run towards the wall and you'll be able to climb it.
Oh yeah, look how cool that is. So where is James Bond in this? Is he in cyberspace? This is a very 2003 cyberspace. Okay, so L2 to crouch, got it. R1 is fire weapon. Ah. So you do have a little bit more control. So it locks on, or you can use the reticle. Is this game rated T? Yeah, this game's rated T. Isn't this training? Or am I really killing people? If you die in the 007 simulator, do you die in real life? James Bond sense? James Bond sense? Okay. Boom. Okay. Okay, so that just lets me see explosives, I guess. Excellent 007, as opposed to crummy 007.
Rappel off that ledge, 007.
Nice. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, just running to it. Okay, so we're gonna do the corner cover. Ah! It's not quite a Wilhelm scream, but it's not either. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, that's very much a like almost like Splinter Cell like mechanic there, having the ability to go against the walls. I'm glad that it actually lets you do cover, because it, okay, do I have to do the rappel? Is that what it is? Are you implying things, M? Wow, okay. Camera does get a little janky. Okay, yes. Okay, rappel. Wow, hello, that's an angle right there.
Hey, you know what? A James Bond game.
Do I have to go to Bond Sense? Yeah, I have the rappel out. Okay. See, I feel like this is where we'd always get to, and then this one is like super janky. You just don't have to aim it. Got it. It just does it. Nice. Yeah, see, like, I don't know, that, like, moving in, you know, 3 dimensions is pretty neat. Ooh, sniper rifle. Boom. How much money would it cost us to make this whole virtual reality thing? Murdered that guy into the virtual spike pit? Jeez, M, you are a sadist.
If I may be so bold, 007,
No,
this
you
might
cannot
be
be
the
bold.
perfect opportunity to try the spider bomb.
Spider what? Oh, look at my little guy. Oh, he's so cute. It's a little more like crab-like to me. And boom.
Well done. You've completed your objectives. Now get out of there.
Now get out of there. It's literally... Where does the elevator in virtual space take me? Okay, why are these so pixelated? I can't tell why these images in particular are so pixelated. So yeah, so this is going to be an entire month of games like this. I have Agent Under Fire, I have Nightfire, I have some of the newer Daniel Craig games. I have a Splinter Cell game and some others that are not actual James Bond games, but are, you know, spies, espionage kind of games. I have a few surprises in there too, which should be really fun, including one that's a little bit of a rare game, which I think should be fun as well. So, you know, easy is from easy. Why are they so pixelated? Draw me like one of your French
Good day,
girls.
007.
Pixelated.
24 hours ago, Oxford scientist Katya Nadanova was kidnapped
Is this
while
Heidi
demonstrating
Klum?
top-secret nano-robot technology. Microscopic machine prototypes whose technology must not fall into the wrong hands.
We provided you with a new vehicle for this mission, 007.
It's
the
a Honda
Porsche
Civic.
Cayenne Turbo.
So yeah, some of my earliest video games were James Bond games, which I just think is very fun. So there's a lot of nostalgia here for me, but appreciation of what they are also. Yeah, I just like James Bond in general. My code for the bomb was 007. Really? I feel like that's super risky for anybody else to be able to just figure that out. Oh, that's awesome! Nice. And then bam. And the snap there would break my, like, spine, actually. Imagine if I didn't get that clipped on my belt fast enough. What am I supposed to be doing here? Drop an explosive into the vent? That seems rude.
I'll use that last explosive here.
Okay, one more guy, okay. Yeah, having the lock on, but
That's interesting.
also aim is really interesting to me. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I know that's shootable. I just want to get the gun, thank you. Okay. So, like, I don't know. This is the mission that my friend and I would always get stuck on. So I don't know what part of this. I think it's maybe after this ledge is what we get stuck on. I don't know, because that first part, the building's on fire there. I remember that, like, really distinctly. Okay, yeah. I want to get the SIG back. Nope, there's no SIG. Well, we're gonna go with the Deagle. James Bond's favorite spy gun. The loudest pistol ever. Oh, I have to go over here. I completely forgot my mission. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. Grenade. Is it gonna work? This game doesn't give you good cues for stuff. Okay, grenade. Yeah, okay. Use it. Okay, there we go. Okay, repel off the building. Yeah, so I think I have to have the repel out, otherwise I just jump and kill myself. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is the hard part on this mission. That first part was the easy part. This is the part where you have to dodge, like, explosions and stuff. Nice. That running leap, it looks so good. Okay, now you can go in here. Oh, hello. Are there rappel guards? Yeah, okay, okay. This is the hard part. This is the hard part that I remember. Come and see what you got? Or is it let me see what you got? Both of those are stupid things to say to somebody who's shooting you. Can I jump? Yeah, nice. Oh, that's dark. Their body is just laying there. It's so nice that somebody left armor on top of the roof. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Moving around in 3D space. It's not like an actual puzzle, but it's a really fun mechanic. As long as you can get it to, like, work properly, I guess. Okay, I guess I need to use my fists. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll come over here. Oh! Ow. Why didn't you let me use my fist? Oh, I pressed R. That's why. My bad, my bad. Not the game's fault. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I remember this part. So I remember getting like this far with my friend. Although at the same time, I did play this, you know, in college as well. So I wonder if that... Come on. Yep. Throw him. Throw him. Okay. Okay. I need some health. Oh no, I'm gonna fail this mission. It's gonna be so embarrassing. Everybody back at base is watching. Oh god. Okay, where's the emergency shut off? Is it in here? No. Can I get back up there maybe? No? Okay. Am I still losing health? Oh. Wait, is that the shutoff? I doubt it. That opened the steaming vent. Did it? Wow, okay. Yeah, the actual like feedback on what's going on in this game is not a lot. So sometimes things happen and then you don't actually get told that they're happening. You just know that they've happened because you look around and see something. No! My bond died. Oh wait, do I have to start? Yeah, okay, this is the hard part. You have to start this all over again if you mess it up. Oh, but look at how stylistic that looks. Oh, such flourish. Yeah, so this being like an early cover shooter-esque game is really interesting to me because, yeah, it's definitely not controlled enough with like how the cover system actually works. It's more of like a, you know, early 2000s third-person shooter with a hug the wall mechanic rather than a true cover shooter. Yeah, because you don't hug the wall when you're crouching. Oh, jeez. Chase this guy around. Wow, dark. I'm pretty sure that's a war crime. But hey, we're the British government. Not much room to talk there about war crimes, eh? Hey, we did it! Right where I was supposed to be. No, not Heidi Klum. She needs to make it all the way to, you know, Project Runway.
Sorry, gentlemen, but I have a train to catch.
Whoa, that was awesome. See, it's cool that the design of those guys are very, the Spec Ops soldiers and regular soldiers from Nightfire, actually. Okay, let's see. How do we do? We got 20 enemies subdued. We got 0 bond moments. Weapon accuracy 34. We increased our weapon efficiency just a little bit. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. That's on par. We got 99,000 points, though. That's good. Gold. That's surprising. That is so surprising. Production still. That's cool. I think we have time for one more mission. Let's do it. I think the next one is a driving mission, and I love seeing all the different driving missions in these games. There is a wide spectrum of quality for driving missions in these games. I think that Nightfire's driving missions are probably up there for me for the first couple ones, especially like the snowmobile one. But the one at the end of Nightfire when you're on the island, I hate that one. Oh, I pressed agent instead of operative. Oh no. You know what? The reason why those other images are so pixelated is probably because they were built for that screen and that sizing. Wait, am I not in a car in this one? Wow. Things have gone poorly. Is this a dam? Oh no, this is a dam. Why was the research lab in a dam?
007, Dr. Nadanova is on that train. You must find a way to get on board.
I should get a ticket. Oh my god, yes. I did not remember that there is a... Okay, the co-op mission of this is different. Oh. Yeah, the co-op mission... Wow, hello. That's a little... tight to control. Nice. A no Bond moment for that. Oh. This reminds me of the motorcycle section.
007, the train is getting away.
Oh, excuse me, Em. Are you on a motorcycle that controls like Mario Kart motorcycles? No? Okay. Well, then you need to understand that that is a terrible feeling. This does not feel super. It reminds me a lot of Tomb Raider's motorcycle section for games at this point, which is kind of cool. And I assume that the adventure action game aspect of both of these is the commonality. Okay. So was this my bike? Did I bring this, or was there just already a bike that had missiles attached to it in my like vicinity? Did they just have that? Is that something that is standard in this world? Nice. I didn't even know that was a helicopter. I just fired the missile button. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah. That's so cool. Where are we now? Oh wait, oh, are we still in Tajikistan? We can't be in Tajikistan still. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm glad there's not like a mission timer, or at least a visible one. There probably is one. Yeah, bike controls, interestingly, it really feels like too slippery. Nice. Yeah, very Tomb Raider-esque in this. Which is cool. Okay, good. We're back on the tracks.
Get underneath the train. You should be able to climb up from there.
Underneath it? Okay. Wow. Unlucky Bond has like super strong abs because definitely nearly no, I killed myself. Where do I start from? I totally start from the entire mission, don't I? Wait, is there an invisible car over there? Oh my god. Okay. Good. A, there's a better vehicle, hopefully. B, why was it invisible? Did its texture not load in, or was that like a purposeful thing? Okay, good. And nope.
Hurry, 007, the train is getting away.
Where am I supposed to go, M? Oh, am I supposed to use missiles? Oh, geez. Oh, first rookie mistake. First day at James Bond Academy.
007, you've allowed the train to escape with the stolen technology.
Oh.
Return to MI6 immediately.
No, I will be going to the Caribbean like every other James Bond ever. So wild to have that. What possible in-world explanation was it invisible? It's kind of funny because I didn't realize that they had the Porsche SUVs actually this early. This is 2003. I did not know there was Porsche SUVs.
Hurry, 007, the train is getting away.
Yeah, we're working on it, M. Patience is a virtue. Okay, cool. This feels much better than the motorcycle. It's cool to have an entirely separate path that you can do this two different ways. That's neat, man. Boom. 007 moment. Yeah.
Come up from there.
Okay, so I still have to get under the train. That's interesting. See, this is the kind of set piece that I do expect from a James Bond game. Big, you know, explosive vehicle situation. How do I explicitly get under it, though? No. The entire dam breaking, like, what happens to everybody who lives downstream from that? Nothing quite like a world zero power, you know, causing a huge ecological disaster for a bunch of other people in a different, you know, country. Very, very on brand. What happens if you live downstream? Like, seriously. It's a whole dam breaking. This is a very,
Underneath the train, you should be able to climb up from
2003 sequence to begin with, though. Very fun. Okay, we're gonna go, and we're gonna go right underneath it. See, it's gonna separate, and then we can go underneath. Did we do it? No. I was literally under the train. I was under the train. Yes. Yes, we did it. James Bond. I don't know why I said James Bond like Steve Holt says Steve Holt. That's funny. Okay, so we did have to try that multiple times, but our weapon accuracy is the best we've got so far. 78%. Weapon efficiency, 34%. Mission duration, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Total score is 282,000 points. What? Okay, we're doing pretty good. So that was the first episode of the Spies and Assassins Marathon leading up to James Bond First Light at the end of the month. Thank you so much for watching. I really still enjoy this game. It's tough. It's a little janky. The controls are not quite right, you know, but that's because it's from 2003. It's that earlier third person kind of, you know, aspect to it. It still is fun. It plays well enough. I like the cinematics. I like how the spaces are designed. They feel very James Bond. And I think this was a really great way to start off this marathon. Like I said at the beginning, if you want to see more of like the 15 or so episodes that I will be releasing this month, please do subscribe. I'd love to have you along for this wild cinematic spy ride. If you like this video, please do give it a like. That really helps me reach new viewers who also like these kinds of videos, especially people who are fans of the James Bond series. Until next time, remember to never ever bring Hugh back a car that is in one piece. Always has to be multiple pieces at the minimum. I'll see you next time.